And this is our last extra class, inshallah. Let me just maybe switch off and then. Okay. Am I presenting now? Not yet. Okay, so we have the last two tasks, mail merge and presentation. I think it's not the first time for us to talk about mail merge. Who can tell me what is the purpose of mail merge? Huh? Mail merge, we use it for what? Can you give some example or some scenario in which we can use the mail merge? Okay. Let me explain to you this scenario, and then you will understand what is the purpose of mail merge. Whiteboard. In mail merge, normally you will be given two files. One of them is called the master file, and the other one is called the data source. Okay, the master file is actually the letter that you want to merge, or the letter that you want to send, and the data source contains the data that will be included in this letter. So let's say that I want to send to my students of 11A2 a letter containing the results in paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3. This letter looks like this. We can call it ICT results. Okay, and the ICT results, we have, maybe we put here the student number, something here, student name, and I can put the results for you in a table like this. We have three papers, so I can put 3 rows, 1 row for each paper. So here we put paper, and here we put result, right? Then paper 1, 2, 3, then result. Maybe you can add here the total, right? And then the percentage. You know that paper 1 is out of 100, paper 2 out of 80, paper 3 is out of 80, so the total is 260, right? 260. Then we put a percentage, 100% or something like that. Okay. If I have, how many students do we have in grade 11? Let's say 50 students. Do I need to print and design this one 50 times?
No.
What can I do?
You can just make it one time and then have a different file with all of the students, like name and their results.
Yeah, this is called the data source. Okay, so I should have my data separated from my template. Okay, my data is here. Okay, what should I have in this data? The student number. Okay.
Name.
Student name. What
the
else?
Results.
The papers, right? 1, 2, 3 paper. Paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, Next, I have the total. Next, I have
Percentage.
percentage. Do I need to add anything else? No, nothing, right? So
No,
my
not-
data source can contain these. So student number 1, 2, 3, and so on until 50, right? And student names, their marks, everything. So this is my data source. So if you have data separate in one file and your master file contains the template, you can then make a connection. If you make a connection between these, between this one page and this 50 column, it will give you how many pages?
50.
50.
So from one page, we can automatically generate 50 pages in 1 second. If you have here 1 million records, so how many pages? 1 million page. Can we do that?
Yeah.
This the scenario for this is the students' results. Can you give me a scenario for this?
Population, like the
Population.
citizens of a country.
Yeah, maybe we can say the TMB bills. You know, TMB bills, the electricity in Malaysia, right? So
Yeah.
for TMB, how many subscribers do we have? I think at least 3 million, maybe, right? And all of
Yeah.
them, they have the same template. But what's the difference? The values, the numbers, right? My account number is different from yours. My previous and current reading of the meter is different from yours. My money that I need to pay this month is different from yours. This is the data is different, but the template is the same. So we can put the data in a data source file, and we can design the template only once. Then we connect them together using the mail merge technology. From there, we can generate the electricity bills for these millions of people at once. Okay. So you got now what's the purpose? You want to send the same message to all recipients, and the differences are in the values. My name is not your name. My mark is not your mark. My address is not your address. This is the only difference, but the template is the same. Okay, in the exam, they will give you these two things. They will give you the master file, which is the template, and they will give you the data source. So you will not start from scratch. You will start from the step of connection, okay? You will not need to create any master file or any data source. Both of them will be given to you in the exam day. Let's start. Okay. Let me choose this color today. Mail merge, you are required to carry out a mail merge. Step number 1, create a mail merge document using this file. It's called voucher.rtf. It's there already in your source files as a master document, and violations.csv as your data source. So you see the template is RTF, so you can open it using Microsoft Word, right? But the data source is CSV, so you can open it using Microsoft Excel. Okay. Then enter your name, center number, and candidate number in the header of the document. Document is which one? This one, right? This is the document, the master document. So you just need to add the header. In the header, your name, center number, and candidate number. Let me do it. Open the source files. What's the name of the master file?
J221 voucher.
Voucher, right? Voucher. This is voucher. Click OK. OK. I think it's a good idea to start with saving the file because this is RTF, enable editing. You can start with saving the file, Control S to save it. But you need to change the RTF to what? DOCX. Okay, DOCX. Maybe I save it here. Save. Okay. Now, what should we do? We should open the header. From the header, we choose the 3-columnar style, and then we type our name here. Then EMAS number, and the student number, and close the header. Done. Next step. Okay, replace the text and chevrons in the master document with the merge fields from the data source as follows. You know chevrons? Chevrons, these are called chevrons, okay? Okay, these are chevrons. So for example, I have here EMAS. So the text is EMAS, the chevrons are these two. So when you ask to replace, you must select from here until here. So you include the chevrons in your selection. So in the template, they do not give you the merge fields. They give you chevrons with some text inside. You need to look to this text and what you should replace it with. For example, chevron name chevron, you need to replace it with full name. CRTY, you need to replace it with country. RN, race number, and so on. Where are these things here? These are in the master file or the master document. Where are these merge fields?
Data source.
Data source. Okay. Well, okay, let's check the data source. I haven't opened it yet. Which one? Violations, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see here we have full name, gender, country, race category, race number, club, discipline, tech officer, time incurred, violation, penalty, and finally duration, right? So this is our master file. By the way, we will not play with this file. Just close it. We will just connect to it, okay? Don't do anything here. Okay. So what should we do in order to be able to replace these things in the master document with these things in the data source? We need to do the connection step. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, this connection step. Okay, do it, then you will be able to replace the text. Please pay attention to how do I do the connection.
Okay.
Okay, I need someone to, I will point and you will say the word, okay? Arshak.
Okay.
Arshak.
Is it mailings? Start mail merge. Normal Word document.
Say it. I'm waiting for
Oh,
you.
mailings. Select recipients. Choose an existing file, and then we select it.
And then you select your file, right? It's
Yeah.
in past papers,
Vouchers.
summer,
The violation.
boys. Which one?
The violation.
Yes. Okay. Okay, is it comma or tab or others, the file that we have used?
It indicates
CSV. CSV, what do you use? Comma, right? Comma separated value. This is what it's called, the separator between text. So it's comma, then okay. I'm sorry, it's appears again. Okay. Okay, so now I finished. How do you know that you have been connected successfully? You need to open
You'll see a lot of pages.
this one, this list. Open it. If you see the same fields in the data source, that means you have been successfully connected to the data source. Are these the same fields in the data source?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have been connected successfully to the data source. It's time now to replace all the words in chevron, you see the words in chevron, these, this one, this one, this one here, all of these must be replaced with what? With the field names from the data source. By the way, I have a problem with some students when they try to highlight the word using the mouse, they may highlight also the comma and the space. In this case, for example, you are asked to highlight only what? From chevron to chevron. Can you give me a safe way to highlight the words so you do not select extra things? Yes.
Double click it.
Okay, we will try to double click. If you double click, it will select only the word but not the chevrons.
Be careful when you're selecting.
I think you can use
Chevron to chevron.
Double check.
use shift plus the left arrow. Okay, or you can use shift plus the right arrow. You know this, right? This is the
Yes.
safest way to select the chevrons with the text, okay? Please don't forget this. Don't use the mouse. If you do not know how to deal with the mouse, don't use it. Use shift with the left arrow. How to do this? Put the cursor in front of the chevron, then shift left, shift left, shift left, shift left, shift left, shift left. See? I'm selecting now the word name. I should replace it with what? Full name, right?
Full name.
So from here, full name. Do the same thing, shift left until you reach the end of this. And this time you replace it with
Country.
country. Can you have a look to them? So I need not to go forward and backward. Can you have a look and remember these words and these things here?
Okay.
Have you taken the screenshot in your mind?
Yes.
Both.
For the date, we will do it later on because it's not mentioned in the table. This one,
Race number.
race number. This one,
Club.
Club.
club, thank you. This one,
Gender.
see here, don't select the comma or the space, go back, shift right, then
Gender.
Gender.
Category.
Race category.
race category.
And this is discipline.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, this one,
Also,
Time incurred.
yes, time incurred, thank you.
violation.
Violation.
Violation. This one,
Penalty.
yes. Then,
Duration.
by the way, don't select minutes, right? Select only.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, you are duration, and finally,
Officer.
tech officer.
what is it? This one, right?
Tech officer.
Do we still have chevrons here? No, finished, right?
Yeah. The
Except the date. Except the date. The date need to be treated in a specific way. So this is why it's not mentioned here in the table. Okay. Come to the date. Replace the date with a field to display today's date in this format. Do you know what's this format? Can you tell me
Yes.
the date of today according
Yes.
to this format?
Sunday.
Sunday full word or SUN only?
Full word.
Full word, then
Then 06.
06.
March full.
Full word, yes. March full word, then
And then 2022.
yes. Thank you so much. That's correct. So how do you add this date to your here? You need again to select the chevron plus the date. Don't select extra space. Again, select only from chevron to chevron. From where do I add the date? Which tab?
Insert.
Insert. Then you see this icon here.
There. The date and time.
Insert date and time. You click that. Okay. Which one?
The second one.
Yes, but be careful. You must update it automatically. Otherwise, you will not be able to update to see the code, to see DDD, MM, and so on. You must check this, okay? Then click OK. Now, can you see it? Sunday, 06 March, according to the same formatting that we want, right? Next. Make sure the spacing, punctuation, alignment, and enhancements in the original master document are maintained. I think we did that, right? We used the safe way of selecting or highlighting the words. We've done with that. Save and print your master document showing the merge field codes. What are the merge field codes? Each one of these has a code. In order to show the code, just click right, then toggle field code. Click right, toggle field code. Even for the date, click right, toggle field code. See the code of the date? Same the one like the one in the exam paper, right? So I will toggle to the field codes for each one of these. Okay. Remember, sometimes one of these fields may be repeated in different places in the template. So you need to change it in all the places, in all the occurrences, right? Not only in one place. So you need to check if we still have something with chevron, you need to replace it. Okay. Then print. Before printing, I would like to take the evidence document, the evidence number 9. Let me open our evidence file first. See, we did until evidence number 8 yesterday, right?
Yes.
Evidence number 7, then evidence number. Now, today we have evidence number 9. What should we do in evidence number 9?
The date.
Take a screenshot evidence of date field code showing DDDD and so on. Okay, this one. So I showed you how to show this, right?
Yeah.
So you just click right on the date and toggle field codes. If it is like this, do it again, toggle fields codes. Maybe you can zoom in so you see it clearly, and then you can click Windows Shift S to take the screenshot. Take it like this. Now open your evidence document and paste it. Okay. Easy, right? Okay, go back to the question. We need to do the print out now. Just click print. Okay, print this document.
Teacher, why didn't the other ones go back to the normal field? It's not showing the codes anymore.
Which one?
The fields are not showing the code anymore.
Oh, this one you mean?
All of them, teacher.
Oh
supposed
my
to
God,
show.
because maybe you need to print before they are converted back to the...
Yeah.
I think there is a way to do it at once, but I forgot.
What if you select it all and then toggle field code, teacher? Does that work?
Can we try this? Wallah, you are fantastic. Thank you, Arshak. You did it, okay? Thank you. Then print, then just print, okay? This is your first print out. Thank you, Arshak, for this nice tip. Let's move to the next one here. We are now doing automated filter. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to send the messages to all recipients. Sometimes you just want to send it to some of the recipients. For example, your results. I don't want to send to the students who failed the exam. I just want to send to those students who passed the exam. So what do? I filter first. I filter based on the condition. The result is pass. If pass, send a message. If not, don't send a message. Or sometimes you want to send a message to specified location. So you do the filter based on the address. Or you do it based on the gender. You need to send to males but not females. Or based on the country. You need to send it only to those people from Malaysia. Sometimes you need to make many conditions, many rules, not one. For example, I want to send the message to those people who are female from Malaysia, 20 years old or above. So how many conditions do I have? 3. The country is Malaysia, the gender is female, and the age is 20 or above. Okay, so 3 conditions. So you need to look to the filter conditions, like here. We have discipline is transition, exactly transition _2, and the duration is 2 or more. For this one, just put discipline equal transition. By the way, you must put _2. If you forget to put underscore, it will not work. The second one, you put duration
Equal. More
2
than
or
2.
more. 2 or more means what?
Bigger
More
than
than or
2.
equal.
I have two
more than or equal to.
options. If it said sometimes 2 or more, sometimes more than 2. How do we do this and how we do this? The first one, 2 or more, how do we do it? 2 or more.
It's greater than or equal to 2.
Yes, greater than or equal to 2. The second one,
Greater than 2.
only greater than 2, right? Don't put equal here, right? See the difference in wording implies difference in formatting the filter, right? So let's do the filter. First of all, let's see how many records before we filter. How many records before we do the filter? Maybe from home, no, from mailings. You can preview the results. See, this is the first record, comes from the database. The name is Frederick. The country is Germany. This is the race number, the club, mail, and so on. See all the data for the first record. If you go to next from here, you see the second one, Olaf, the third one, email, and the fourth one, Safia, and so on. How many of the records do we have? Maybe you can go to the last one. This is the last record. So how many in total do we have?
12.
12. In the exam, they will not ask you to print all these 12 pages. They just ask you to print maybe 2, 3, or 4 at most. Okay. So how to do this? Using the filtration step. How to do filtering? From mailings, we click this icon. This icon is used for filtering. Edit recipient list. If you click edit recipient list, it will show you all the 12 people that we have in our data source. Which option do we choose?
Filter.
Filter. I have a problem in my computer. Sometimes I need to do it twice. Sometimes it does not work from the first hit. So I need to do it first time and then I do it again. I hope that this problem will not be in your computer. Anyway, I will start filtration. Number 1, what's the condition number 1? What should I choose from here?
Equal to discipline. Yeah.
Discipline.
Equal to.
Equal to.
This transition to.
Transition
Must type it correctly, right? Transition
_2.
The second condition.
More. Discipline more.
Duration,
right?
yes.
Thank you.
Greater than or equal to, or more
yes,
than
greater than or equal to
2.
This is how you filter. Click OK. I hope that it works. Alhamdulillah, it works. So you see only 3 out of 12 are satisfying these 2 conditions. If you go and look to the discipline, you see all of them at transition _2. If you go and look to the duration, you see either 2 or more, right? So this is our filter and it has been set up successfully. Click OK. Now, if you preview the results, and you go to the last one. What is the last one? 3. Because
third
we have only 3 people who are satisfying these 2 conditions. Nice. We've done with this. We have an evidence now. You need to place in your evidence document a screenshot to show the use of automated selection method. The same method that we used, they just need you to take the evidence for it. Who can tell me how do I do it?
automated selection. Do you have to reopen the edit recipient list,
Yeah.
or from where?
Just do the same steps and take the screenshot of the filter. What should I do?
Edit recipient.
Edit recipient list.
Then
Then
we click on filter.
filter. Then take
Then we
Yeah,
use
maybe
this interrupt.
this is the screenshot. Okay, how to take it? Alt print screen.
Alt print
Then
screen.
close it. Close it. Go to your evidence document. Under evidence number 10, paste.
Control V.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Merge and print the vouchers for the selected competitors only. Now we want to merge and print. We did the merge, right? But we want
Yeah.
to print not the codes like the first print out. We want to print the data after merging, after filtering. Okay. How to do this? How many pages do we print here?
3.
3,
3
because we have filtered 3 records, so we will print 3 pages. This print out is actually 3 pages. Let's do it. If you click from here, file, print, it will not print for you the data. It will. It may print for you one document or all documents or okay whatsoever. So in order for us to assure that you are printing the correct data, you go to
Finish
finish
and merge.
and merge, print documents, then all. All means what? 3, right?
Yeah.
All means 3 because you did already filtered. Then okay. Then you choose the printer name from here and then click OK. That's it. And then you submit to the invigilator your printouts. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now we finished with the evidence document, so it's time to print the evidence document. Okay, just print the evidence document. What is it? Alhamdulillah, you see in our journey we did 10 evidences. Maybe you can have a look at them if you need to adjust some paper. Maybe you can zoom out like this and you can see everything clearly like this. If it is ready, you can print. Okay. Done. Close the evidence because we do not need it from now on. Done. Okay. The last task for this paper, guys, is presentation. And you know, presentation can be done using Microsoft PowerPoint. You see, in all our tasks, we do not have any Microsoft Word or any PowerPoint or any Microsoft Access or any Microsoft Excel, right? These are not Excel. This is CSV, not Excel. This is RTF, not Word, right? They give you either CSV, they give you pictures, they give you RTF, but they do not give you Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint. Why? Can you tell me why? Do you see any PowerPoint here? No. You see any Excel? These are not Excel. They can be opened using Excel, but they are not Excel. They are CSV files. And these are RTF files. These are called generic file formats. Generic file formats means they can be opened in any platform, in Windows or in Mac, in Linux, in different platforms. Okay, but and if you have a different software, for example, you don't have Microsoft Office, you can also still be able to open them and deal with them. This is why they do not put them in Office formats. Okay. For example, in our task for the PowerPoint, you will notice that we do not have PowerPoint, so we need to create a short presentation. And in this short presentation, we have to, all slides must have a consistent layout and formatting. Unless otherwise instructed, slides must be formatted to display a title and bulleted list. Okay, guys, in this one, we need to make it consistent layout or consistent presentation. The word consistency can be maintained in 3 ways. If we have a document like Microsoft Word, how to maintain consistency? What do we use?
Same style.
The styles. We did it, right? When we created documents. In PowerPoint or presentation.
Design.
In presentation, what do we use to keep consistent presentation? We use something called Slide Master.
Oh,
Do you know this? Slide Master. It will do the same thing like the styles. The styles are helping us to maintain the consistency, right? If it is a website, what do we use?
same CSS.
CSS. Yes. So CSS and styles and Slide Master are used to maintain the consistency in the different type of documents. Okay. Maybe this is one of the IGCSE questions in one of the years. They ask the students, how can you maintain consistency in different formats like documents, presentation, websites? So for this question, you need to talk about styles for documents, Slide Master for presentation, CSS for websites. You see that they are all sharing the same feature. You can adjust the formatting for the whole website from one CSS, right? You can adjust the formatting for all the slides from just the Slide Master. You can adjust the formatting for all the document from the styles section, right? So this is very important to notice. Maybe it will be mentioned as a theory question inside your paper. Okay, let's start with creating our presentation. Create a presentation of 6 slides using the file. Is this a PowerPoint file? No. It's RTF, right? It's RTF. So how can we make from the RTF, how can we make a presentation? The problem with many students, what is the name again? Rules, right? They open it, they just double click. If you double click on the RTF, it will be opened by default using what? Microsoft Word.
Word.
This is not a presentation, right?
Yeah.
So while you are working on this, close it. This is not a presentation. In order to make it a presentation, you need to open PowerPoint first. Okay. And from there, you click open, and then browse to your workspace. Summer boys. Oh, it's empty. Why it's empty? Because only
All PowerPoint presentations.
Yes, you need to change this to what?
All file.
Yes, thank you. You need to change to all files. Is it here the one that we are looking for?
Scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, rules.rtf, open it. Now it will make for you 6 slides. See? 6 slides. So this is how you open your RTF. Don't open it using Microsoft Word. Open the PowerPoint first, and then open from inside PowerPoint, you open the RTF. Yes, Arshak.
What if we right click and we open with PowerPoint?
Yeah, but some students do not know how to do this. You can do this also.
Thank you.
Open with, but PowerPoint is not shown here, so you need to choose another app, and then you need to find where is it, and so on. It may take some time, right? You need to locate it on the PC, and where is it in the PC? Some students do not know that it's inside Office folder. So I think it's easier to open PowerPoint, and then from inside the PowerPoint, you can open the file. Maybe you start by saving the file, Shift Control S. I will name it my presentation, and I will save it to my folder here, boys folder. Okay. What's next? Place in the footer your name, center number, and candidate number. The footer must be displayed on all slides. Okay, guys, how to show the footer? From insert, you see we have header and footer. This is the footer. Just check the footer and type your name, comma, center number MY963, then 0017. if you click apply, what's the difference between apply and apply to all?
It will apply to all slides.
Yeah, apply to all means all slides. Apply
Only the first.
only this one that is selected here, which is the first slide, right? So I want it to all, right? Because the footer must be displayed on all slides. So I will choose this one, apply to all. Nice, done. Come to step number 30. On the slide with the title transition, demote the last 3 bulleted items so they look like this. So you see in the last 3 items, I want them to be demoted. You know the word demote? You know what's
Taken down.
the opposite of this?
Promote.
Yes, promote. So demote means making it less importance, right? Smaller. You see, this one is big, this one is smaller. So these 3 are demoted. Promoted means what? They are small and you want to make them higher level. Okay, so you want to decrease to the back. If you increase to the front, they will be demoted. If you decrease to the back, they will be promoted. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, how to do it? Only the last 3 bulleted items in this slide, in the transition slide. Okay, so let's first open the transition slide. Where is it? This one, right? This is the transition slide. The last 3 items, select them. 1, 2, 3. Then from home, you have one icon for promoting, one for demoting. This one, increase list level. This is demoting. Demote. Okay. This one. Why the promoting is off? Can we promote? No, this is the highest level. This is the highest level. I cannot go further to the left. So this is why it's off. But I can go to the right? So I can demote but not promote. Let me demote. See, now the promote is activated, right? If you want to promote, click it like this. If you want to demote, like this. So now it's smaller in size, it's demoted. But
So how much can you demote?
Yes?
Like how small can it get?
You can make this is the 2nd level, 3rd level, 4th level. I think 4 levels, 5, maybe 6, or up to maybe 7 or 8 levels. So let's do again promote. Okay, this one, right?
Yeah.
But here, here the bullet is a dash, not a circle, right?
Yeah, we select it again and change it.
How do you change it from circle to dash?
From the bullet up there. Yeah.
It's not here.
Bullets and numbering.
Yes, bullets and numbering. Then what?
Customize.
Customize. Yes. Then what?
Dash.
The
And
dash.
then you choose the dash.
This one dash. Then okay.
Yeah.
Then okay.
This one is underscore. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this is how you add the dash symbol. If you don't like this, it seems like the underscore, right?
Yeah, teacher.
Maybe you can change to another one. Do we have here?
It's the last, no, teacher.
I think if you change the font, it will be.
Oh, no, teacher. It was there. You just didn't. Yeah, I think.
Where?
It was next to.
Anyway, you know the place. You can search by yourself. If you don't like this, you can add another one. Okay, this is how you demote or promote. Come to this step number 31. Change the layout of the slide with the title common penalties to a title and a table. You know that for each slide there are many layouts. Sometimes you just want to add a title, sometimes title with a picture, title with a table, sometimes a blank slide or whatsoever. So how you change the layout? Common penalties. So you open this one. Where is it? This one, right? Common penalties. And you see from home that we have layouts. Which one is the suitable one for our question? It says title and table.
Title
only.
and content.
Yes, title and content. Because if you said title only, what is the table? Where can you add the table? So title and content, this one. This one is the best, okay? So click title and table. You see here that you can add a content. Which content of these do we choose?
The table first.
Table. This one is a table. Let's continue. Create a table, contains 4 columns and 13 rows. So from here, 4 columns, and from here, type 13, 1, 3. Then okay, this is our table. Okay, maybe you can move it a little bit up. Okay, next, copy the data from the table.csv file and place it in this table. So we go to the table. This is the table file. Before you start copying the data, you must click here to adjust the width of the column. Okay, just double click to see everything. Okay, then you copy for columns and 13 rows. Control C to copy, and then come here to, let me close this. Come to your PowerPoint and click on the first cell and then paste. Okay, we've done with this. Close it. No need to save it. Okay, format the table so that a plain table style is applied with no cell shading. Is this a plain table style? No, it's one of the styles here, right? It's not a plain. How do you make it plain? You open the styles and you click clear table. If you click clear table, it will be plain like this one, just black and white. Okay, this is how you make it plain style with no shading. All internal and external grid lines are displayed when printed. Is this one okay now? Yeah, all the grid lines are shown. If you are asked to make them disappear, you can from here just click no borders, right? If no borders, it will be like this. If they ask you to show everything, all borders. If they ask you to show only the internal, you select inside borders. If they ask you to show only the external, you show outside borders. If they ask you to show all, use all borders. Okay, this is how you do it. Next, insert 2 new rows at the first 2 rows of the table. Click on the first row. From layout, insert above, insert above. How many rows do I have now? 1, 2. These are 2 new rows. Okay. Enter the text and format rows 1 and 2 of the table so they look like this. What do I need to do? Maybe some merge, right? For example, these 2 cells, I need to merge them together from table. We choose merge. And these 3 cells, we need to merge them like this. Merge, and then you can just type the data. Here we put conduct, and here we put type of penalty, and here we put stop and go, then time, then disqualification. Okay, we need to make it like this, exactly like this. What should we change? Maybe we select the cells, and from design we can change the shading, right? I can choose a grayscale shading, maybe this one, right? And I can make it a little bit bigger, 16 for example, and bold. From layout I can make it center and then center. Do you like it like this?
Yes.
Enough.
Yes, I like.
Enough, right. So now move to the next step. Adjust the column width so that data in column 1 is displayed in one line. Can you look to column 1? Is the data in one line?
No.
What should I do?
Adjust the width.
Just
Yeah, just do it. Maybe we can make this one smaller. And we can also make this one smaller. Do you have the data now in one line?
Yes.
Yes, it's better. So we've done with this. The table fits on the slide with all data fully visible. Is the table fits on the slide or it's bigger than the slide?
No, it's the same. No, it's a bit bigger.
Fits in the slide.
I think it's bigger, so maybe you can select the table like this. And you can maybe, if we decrease the height, right? The height is 0.41 inches. Maybe we can make it 30, let's try 38. 38.
Now perfect.
I mean, it's still big, but it's perfect.
It's big, so make it 35. How about now?
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's now perfect, right? What can I add more to this? I don't like the data to be here to the left, right? These crosses. Maybe I can select it and make it middle, right? Isn't it better? In the middle. I guess in the middle is better. Maybe you can adjust the width like this. So this is the final look of the table. It should look like this. Okay, the last step for this exam is to save the presentation. Okay, so Control S. And then we print all slides in the presentation as handouts of 2 slides to the page, each slide filling the half page. By the way, we have 2 types of printing for PowerPoint. Sometimes they, yes, sir, yes. Okay, sometimes they may ask you to print just only one of the 6 slides. They will tell you which one do you need to print. Okay. This, and another type of printing is they asking you to make it handouts. Handouts means all the slides, but maybe 2 slides in one page, or 4 slides in one page, okay, and so on. Actually, here they did not ask you to print a specific slide, but I need to show you how to do this in case you are asked in the exam to print specific slide. For example, they ask you to print only the transition slide. So what do? File, print. See how many pages do I have now if I print? 6 pages, right? I don't want all of them. I just mean I need slide number 4. This is slide number 4, right? So how to deduct the others? You can put here slide number 4. So how many pages do I have now? 1 page only, right? 1 page only, which is slide number 4. If you do not know this information, what do you do in the exam?
Trial and error.
Print all slides and submit only one and cut the others.
Oh,
Some students do like this. When they do not know how to print slide number 4, they just print the 6 slides and then they cut the other 5 slides and submit only the 4 slides. Okay, this is accepted, no problem, but I don't like it. This is how you print 1 slide only. You just put the slide number here and it will appear, just print. Anyway, in this exam, they do not ask you to print 1 slide. They ask you to print handouts of 2 slides on 1 page. How to do this? When you print, you need to change. Let me delete this one. You need to change from here, from full page slide, make it 2 slides in 1 page. This one, handout. You see, for the handout, you can make it one slide on each page, 2 slides on each page, 3, 4, 6, or 9, right? So I will choose 2 slides. So you see each one, each page has 2 slides. So how many slides do I have? 6. So how many pages?
3.
3. Then you click print. That's it. And submit your printouts to the teacher. And alhamdulillah, you have finished paper 2 successfully. Hi guys, do you have any question?
No.
No, it's clear.
I have done my job. Please do your job. And by the way, I shared with you the link for those students who need me to supervise them when they do the practice. I have one student, I think Basil only. And let me check if we have any other one.
Teacher, I will sign up today.
Me too, inshallah.
By the way, I will close it. I will close the link today midnight. Okay, if you do not submit, I will close the link.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum.